guys, Francisco, week 6 of Consultant Expert. Hope everyone's doing well. We're in full swing into tax season. The IRS officially started accepting and processing tax returns. On certain credits, EITC and CTC, we're talking about releasing that money February 15th. So it's going to be a little bit of a delay because of the government shutdown as far as the refund schedule, but everything is should be in full swing in February, start receiving refunds. I want to talk of the difference between about itemized deductions and standard deductions, and a lot of people are confused with this subject. Sometimes I guess it's just a little confusing, right? But when you come in, traditionally there's different filing statuses. There can be married filing separately, single, married filing jointly with a qualifying widower and head of household. So these, if you get a standard deduction, which will be single and married filing jointly for the 2017 tax year is $6,350. Now married filing jointly with a qualifying widower is $12,700. Head of household is going to be $9,350. So what that means when you come into your taxes, if you're head of household, you're going to get $9,350 deduction. Now, in order for anything to change with your itemized deductions, you'd have to have itemized deductions, meaning medical expenses, dental, medical mileage, home interest, mortgage, charitable expenses, property tax, real estate taxes. That amount would have to be more than your standard deduction to make any kind of difference. So a lot of times people come in and they want to put the home interest mortgage and they wonder why, once they have the estimate, why it doesn't change. And why it doesn't change is because basically if it's not more than $9,350, it's not going to change anything, right? So a lot of times it is good if you do own your own home, it's good to hold on to that home interest mortgage. They send a 1098, the banks, and on that also has the insurance that you paid, and also has the real estate taxes paid, and then also the county, once you pay your car taxes, usually in June, hold on to that, and to keep track. And if you do buy medicine, keep it at the same place, because a lot of times if you keep these receipts, you'll see that you might actually spend more than your standard deduction. What does that mean? That means that you can get back more money in your pocket as well. So it's very good to keep track and know what you're doing, and you'll know right away that if you had medical expenses more than $9,350, for an example, and a lot of times when you have your home, it's accumulated. So all these itemized deductions, the list is very broad, but I gave you a few of them. You can go over it again real quick. It's medical, mileage, prescriptions, dental visits, healthcare premiums, property insurance, property tax, charitable deductions, what you paid for your taxes last year. These are all deductible in these itemized deductions. So if you do have a lot, I recommend that you come in with that and ask to prepare who's doing your taxes, if that's going to make a difference, because sometimes it can make a big difference. And naturally, we try to explain here in Latino tax that you should have all the records to back up what you're saying, not just make those numbers up, because what you find a lot of times when I look at people's prior year tax returns, when they have they said self-prepared on it and they tell you they want someone else to do it, a lot of times you see these high numbers of things, medical expenses, right? And you ask them and they didn't even know they put it there. So what we try to do in Latino tax and business services is we explain to you the standard deduction, the itemized deduction, and we ask you to have your 1098. We ask you for, to have records in case the IRS asks you for anything, and we explain that and we kind of go through that with you. So please feel free to come into one of our offices. Consultation is free. This office is located at 7804 Midlothian Turnpike, Richmond, Virginia, 23235. The phone number is 804-269-7689. We have another location of which Gabrielle's at and is running and overseeing that one. And there's also certified tax preparers. That is at 3817 Jefferson Davis Highway, Richmond, Virginia, 23234. And don't get that confused with the old office that I had. That is totally different. Zeta's office at 3817 Jefferson Davis Highway is called Latino Tax and Business Services. This one is also where I'm at on Midlothian Turnpike, is Latino Tax and Business Services. So we're here to help you with your tax, any scenario, any situation, whether it's personal or business. So please feel free to come in. And again, remember, there's a standard deduction and itemized deduction. So always ask, what did you do? Sometimes people, you'd be surprised, don't even know what they did claim. And then they also don't know what they can't claim, can or can't claim. So come to our offices and we can explain the differences to you and go over and review and see what's more advantageous to you as far as for your tax situation. Okay, thank you very much and have a nice day.